28-year-old Yannick Cornelius Jr. left his Stewartville residence on May 18th in search of a better life in Pepper Hill, Region 7. 4 days after his journey into the interior location, the man who was working with a mining company went missing. The father of 2 reportedly met his demise when he and other workers were transporting their employer's dredge and other equipment onto a pontoon. As they were about to begin the journey, the rope of a boat which was tied to the pontoon reportedly burst and drifted. The dead man's father, Owen Simmons, narrated what happened on May 22nd.
A woman came in with a bus and she asked if Yannick lives here. I told her yes. She said she wants to speak to the parents. So when the mother came up, she turned and said, "You is the mother?" She said yes. She said, "Why you talk to the boss?" So I asked her in the background, "What happened to Yannick?" Say it, good news or bad news? She said, "He's missing."
Simmons added that after interactions with the dredge owner's wife, they were told that Yannick jumped into the Cayuni River after the rope attached to the pontoon burst.
She said she get the news 9 o'clock. That 7:30, Yannick was on the boat that was pushing the tug. The rope bust, false information. The rope bust, and the person who that was supposed to jump, he was taking long. So Yannick said, "Man, you taking too long," and he jumped. And he jumped with everything. That was she for her statement.
Simmons claimed that the woman said Junior disappeared after jumping.
She claimed that, and the investigators, that when Yannick jumped, he swam for about 200 to 300 meters. And then he turned around and raised up his hands and went down and never came up back.
According to Simmons, his suspicions were raised after investigators told the family that all of the crew members told the same tale about Junior's demise.
When we went to Bartica, right, the police that giving out the investigation of years and what happened, it was about, mainly he claimed that everybody say the same thing. Because we listening really for detect, well, there was a foul play. This we went there for anticipating. But as we listening, he determined to us, find that there was no foul play. Everybody said the same thing.
Junior's body was found some 36 hours after he went missing. Meanwhile, Junior's aunt Sharon Chisholm expressed dissatisfaction with the way the post-mortem examination was conducted.
They said they cannot take him into the mortuary because he's already decomposed and he's drowned, and the doctor came, stood on the brink of Bartica there, the river. The man that cut the dead went down, bust the stomach, bust the head, and the doctor said drowned in. He didn't go in the boat to officiate with the dead, nothing at all. And so they asked us to fill up our names and so forth on the death certificate. And then he said drowned in.
Janaire's mother, Janet Simmons, also suspects the cause of her son's demise is more disturbing than what meets the eye.
These people sell my son. My son turned to a snake, a camudi. Right now they say we can't even open it because he body down. They gave you a half open. With the picture, we got to recognize him by the picture on the part open.
The family is not satisfied with how the investigations were conducted and the tales they are being told by the owner's wife. They are demanding an exhaustive investigation.
We want an in-depth investigation, not from the people on their side. We want the opposition. We ain't going to be biased. We're going to oppose them. The people that was on the boat need to be interrogated. This really invest. This is how it started. Now what the police said, suggesting that those boss man in the bush, as long as the workers left the house, somebody in authority, they need to report to. That's when you start to be responsible for our children. They need to get some kind of, the government or whoever authority need to get involved, that when our children leave to go and work with these people, that in the event that something should happen, they totally responsible for them, some kind of agreement.
Meanwhile, as the grieving family awaits answers, they buried their dead on Wednesday. Tamika Rodney reporting for HGP Nightly News.